Okay. Right, there we go. I've done it. Really. Okay, so let's go and put the match on, baby. Looks like everybody's having a minute's silence.
Hi, mate.
Indeed, the two teams making it clear how they feel about the very sad news. Okay,
Is Ronaldo playing?
Right, okay, so it's not on that one. Is it on 3? Must be on 3. Oh, is it this one? Yeah.
And immaculately observed silence.
Come on, Angelite, let's go. Come on. I'll go and get a charger. Oh, shit. Hey.
On nights like this, of course, football pales into insignificance, but the match does go ahead, and we will show it to you here on BT Sport tonight. First game of the Europa League group. Now Sociedad changing out of their normal blue and white stripes to wear an all-black outfit.
Arsenal 2-1 up.
Manchester United, the mood, of course, from a football sense, has changed totally for them, with 4 straight wins just 25 days after their
Arsenal 2-1 up against Zurich.
Nightmarish defeat at Brentford, when it seemed their world was caving in. But Eric Ten Hag is beginning to have quite an effect at this club. So it would seem anyway. Good evening, Robbie. Sad night.
Yeah. Terrible news. So sad.
Fucking so sad.
Game of football this evening.
Fuck.
Pales into insignificance, you know, with such a sad loss.
Fucking sad loss. She ain't gonna give a shit about it, is she? Fucking tithead. Hi mate. Yeah, Ronaldo's up front.
Really good signing. Gets another taste of the action here. Well dealt with, coolly dealt with by that defences.
Oh, he went to take him out then.
On loan from Real Madrid, one of the players who signed for Real Sociedad this summer. Very bright cameo from him in the drawing up Atletico Madrid at the weekend. He felt he was fouled there. Here's David Silva. Got a statue of him outside the Etihad Stadium. He's enjoyed his visits here in the past. Among his goals at Old Trafford, one in that famous 6-1 win City had here.
Oh, silly old bizarre.
36 now, though.
Yeah, wonderful player. You know, it's a night for Harry Maguire, Fred, and all the players who haven't got as many minutes as they would have liked in the Premier League. You know, interesting to see Ian and Casemiro and Eriksen are playing as 2 6s with Fred, you know, in behind Cristiano Ronaldo.
And he's made some bold calls already, hasn't he? Eric Ten Hag among them, that of leaving Casemiro on the bench in the Premier League to now, despite the fact he's lost £70 million and has multiple Champions League winners' medals. Here's Gallo. Cristiano Ronaldo waiting inside him, hungry for his first goal of the season.
You mentioned Casemiro being left on the bench, but I think the form of Scott McTominay since Casemiro's come in, he's been outstanding.
You couldn't leave him out, could you?
No, I think his form has been brilliant.
This is Pacheco, not usually in the starting lineup, but other than him, this is a pretty strong Real Sociedad lineup, much like one they put out in La Liga every week. Followed by Elizondo. Is Umar Sadiq. Scored on his debut at the weekend. They spent £18 million of the Isaac money on him. Real Sociedad getting caught out though there.
Yeah, looks like Maguire's playing well.
In the danger area, but grabbed by the goalkeeper. Well, not grabbed because he dropped it.
Poor goalkeeping from Ramiro. You're right, he dropped the ball under no pressure at all.
I think choose this one.
Hard to see why he did drop it, isn't it, as well? That from a goalkeeper who get more clean sheets in La Liga than any other keeper last season. It's Anthony. An instant hit with his goal against Arsenal last weekend.
Great one, that's a great one.
It's Casemiro. Lindelof started the season injured and hasn't had any game time at all yet in the Premier League.
But you would still say he is a very strong Manchester United side. It just goes to show now the strength and depth they have here. The squad that's been built, the signings in the summer.
Roosevelt into David Silva. Real Sociedad, twice champions of Spain, but not since 1982. Come from the beautiful city of San Sebastian on the north coast. Munoz to play it inside. This is Merino, who's got caps in Spain, wearing the number 8 shirt for Real Sociedad tonight. Classy midfield player.
No.
You've been surprised.
We're set up quite well though. We should win this.
Yeah,
we should. On paper, we should win this comfortably.
I think at times that
that's poor. That's so poor.
You know, especially when Saka went 1v1, and sometimes he looked a little bit vulnerable, but overall, since he's come,
gave the ball away cheaply there. But
I think we were expecting Luke Shaw to get a game tonight, really, but as you say, it's a stronger team than maybe most people would have expected. Quite a lot of strength and depth around, isn't there, for Manchester United? They are only 3 points now off the top of
the Premier League. Yeah, exactly. So we need to keep that.
This is Elizondo, came off the bench at the weekend.
We should have just played our normal team, same team, get the win, and then played Ronaldo and Maguire again afterwards. But like, I understand that they need game time, but
to get in a Langer inside, Fred to lay it forward. United not quite getting it right.
but you know, like I say, he's got to give people a chance.
Didn't find it, but it's interesting here, isn't it, to see Fred as that number 10. You would think that for the balance of the side, Fred would go next to Casemiro with Eriksen as a 10.
Yeah. It's a bit of a raised eyebrows one. Ericsson has been largely terrific for Manchester.
Well played. Go on then, take him on. Go. Don't piss about with it.
Lindelof needs game timers. Does McGuire. Both of them will be off to the World Cup, you'd imagine. Not that we're trying to pick anybody's team for them. Free kick to Manchester United.
David Silva there with a tackle in the middle of the park.
A couple of seasons ago, Manchester United eliminated Real Sociedad in this competition on their way to the final, 4-0, winning a game that was held in Turin. That was nominally Real Sociedad's home game, and then it was a goalless draw here. Not that that mattered much, with Manchester United already 4 goals to the good. As a matter of fact, Real Sociedad, in 4 meetings with Manchester United, have never scored. To change that here tonight, Merino. Good ball in towards Umar Sadiq.
Good ball in. Just see Umar Sadiq just peel onto the back of Lindelof.
I mentioned he scored against Atletico Madrid at the weekend. He had another one disallowed as well.
Great header.
He's spreading that unconventional.
Go on then. Go on, Langer.
The speedy Langer. He really is speedy, isn't he? Elizondo with a knock to the back of the head, and a free kick will be given in favour of Real Sociedad.
Yeah, he was clever there, Elizondo. But that's a little look. Langer just steps across it. Clever defending.
In this competition, Manchester United haven't lost at home in their last 18 matches. But of course, they were beaten by Atletico Madrid here last.
Press him.
In the Champions League. Decisive goal that sent Atletico through. Ericsson trying to get there, but Zubimendi was there for Real. La Real, as they are known in Spain. Here's Diogo Dalot.
We spoke about Malacia, Ian earlier. I think Dalot on this right hand side has done well this season as well. Aggressive. You know, the modern day fullback has to be good going forward, and yet he can put some good balls in the opposition's penalty area.
Casemira's ball up towards Cristiano Ronaldo. So the story went, Cristiano Ronaldo wanted away from Manchester United in the summer so he could continue to play in the Champions League. He hasn't played in this competition since he was a teenager at Sporting Lisbon. And that was just 2 appearances. Zubimendi, that holding role in midfield for Real.
It's very slow. The build-up's not very
Real
good.
Sociedad's trips this season and produced victories for them at Cadiz and Elche. drew with Atletico Madrid, as I told you. Their only defeat 4-1 at home to Barcelona. Game which marked Isak's last goal for the club. I'm just thinking, Robbie, it would have been a little difficult, wouldn't it, for the players as well, because they would have got tonight's news some 90 minutes before the kick-off in the dressing room.
Of course it would, and I think the whole emotion inside Old Trafford is very subdued, understandably so.
Yeah, they're going to affect them. Go on!
Cristiano Ronaldo, he's got a one-on-one here with the goalkeeper. He's still covering back though by Gorosalo.
Should have just stuck in.
Well, there was his opportunity for his first goal of the season. Have to go back 18 years to find an occasion when Cristiano Ronaldo...
See, Ronaldo's just not quick enough. He's not quick enough, and it's again
flag on the near side did
again it just proves that.
You know, but there, you know, the Ronaldo of old, you know, would have gone for goal. Just the defender caught up with him. You know, then he tried that little turn because he didn't have the pace.
Probably would have been rolled out for offside, as you said. The flag did go up. But that argument is academic now. David Silva round the corner. Here he is. Umar Sadiq. Just not the right weight on the pass. That doesn't often happen when David Silva's around. Kubo. Silva come towards the near post. Just needed a flip in that position.
Go on, play out. Go on in, leg it.
Ericsson to Ilanga.
Fucking turn!
Here he is on the ball again. Flag is up. Is this the earlier opportunity, or so we thought, for Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yes, he is in an offside position. The question would be, would Real Sociedad play intensely, try and play the ball? It did take a little deflection, but I thought it was more of deflection. Therefore, if he did score, I think he would have been ruled out for offside, and rightly so.
A reminder, by the way, of the, well, comparatively new setup, started last season in these Europa League groups. You have to win the group to go through to the last 16. If you finish second in the group, then you're in a playoff with a third place from one of the Champions League groups. So it's not as easy as it used to be. Ericsson.
Oh!
You could see the idea nearly for Manchester United there.
You can see Ronaldo, arm in the air. Ericsson just can't find him, but you know, Ericsson ends up in that number 10 position. And you've seen a couple of occasions, Ian, where Fred on the edge of the box has gone backwards, you know, more defensively minded, where Ericsson in that role looks forward.
It's an interesting little tweak by Erik ten Hag, put it that way. Pacheco's ball isn't a good one. Anthony. David Silva getting back and dispossessing him. Ilanga. Stop that ball getting out towards Gorosalo. And going back to that format, it makes it imperative to top the group, and these look to be the top two teams in the group. Ammonia from Cyprus, one of the other teams, and Sheriff Tiraspol, the champions of Moldova, are the other team. They beat Real Madrid last year. You were about to say that, weren't you?
I was here, but I think that's why Eric Ten Hag has done strong.
Munoz. David Silva from that little pocket of space again. Callow gets it away for Manchester United.
Well, so far, Ian, it's not the David Silva that we're used to. You know, his first touch has not been quite there. I've witnessed him playing here several occasions. A magnificent player.
4 Premier League titles at Manchester City. What was an extremely distinguished 11-year stay.
Yeah, get your ass back, bloody trying to go back another 20 yards.
Maguire won the header. Lindelof to De Gea. Most people thought that Martin
United
You're
need
not-
to pull their finger
Ronaldo's
out.
just not good enough. They're trying to play to his strengths, but like, he just isn't good enough anymore. He really isn't good enough. Now, if we had Rashford on there, it'd be pace. They're just absolutely fucking razz it.
Tom Heaton was on the bench as well, by the way. Been a couple of goalkeepers in waiting.
It's because they're trying to play to Ronaldo's strength, the very like slow build up, and it's not. You know, they're trying to be too precise, but like,
David Silva.
if they played to the full strength, they played the full, like the 11 that they've been playing with, like, you know, of that we've been winning with, I reckon we would have scored by now. But because we got Ronaldo on the side, they're trying to play to his strengths because he's not quick enough. So they're trying to get them crosses in. They're trying to get.
Dispossessed. Something maybe on the break for United here with Anthony as the
You see, it's too slow for build up.
Made quite an impact though, didn't he, against Arsenal?
Yeah, it was a beautiful finish on that right-hand side. Opened his body up and just put it into the far corner.
You know, I know we got a Lang up there. I know we got
According to the manager.
Anderson there and a Langer on the left, but it's just like, because we're trying to get them crosses in for Ronaldo, he ain't quick enough to get on the end of things. I mean, he had that one-on-one and he just wasn't quick enough.
Await an announcement about whether there will in fact be any football fixtures this weekend.
Well, not being funny, right? They're on about saying, oh, he's going to find out whether there's football fixtures this weekend. Well, the thing is, well, they're playing now, so what fucking difference is it going to make at the weekend? You know, none whatsoever. It ain't going to make the slightest bit of difference.
A lot of these Real Sociedad players, the majority of them, came through the club's excellent academy, made it all the way through to the first team. Ericsson has fallen nicely for him. Here's Elanga.
Exactly, they need to get on with it.
There's that turn of pace of his again. Fred. Effective for the corner.
Good work from Elanga, that left-hand side, positive, dynamic. Thought he played really well against Liverpool in that first half in the Premier League here. The defending eventually from Real Sociedad.
You imagine he'll get plenty of game time in this competition. There's the United corner, goes on the far way, Ronaldo comes at the near post, Maguire was on the back post.
He got a little touch at the near post. And Harry Maguire just seemed to duck at the last minute. Watch as the little flick comes. Oh, I think he tried to head it but hit the back of Dallo.
Maguire was one of those axed after the Brentford debacle, really, when Manchester United were 4-0 down in 35 minutes. Maguire, Shaw, Ronaldo, Fred haven't started since. Well, he said earlier this season, I know it's a hell of a job, his quote, but he's making a pretty good start. What is a mountainous task, really, when you consider how things were here last season.
Craig. Are United playing this weekend? completed Hullet, let's fucking go.
Oh, you completed it?
Ericsson
I think so, yeah.
to no out Malacia. Malacia again, head up. No Ronaldo to aim at in the middle. It comes shorter. It's Anthony. Marino. Cannons conveniently into the arms of Alex Romero.
Yes, a fantastic switch of play, good skill.
As we thought, though, Real Sociedad proving useful opponents.
Well, I won't say the usual opponents. We're just not playing like at the pace that we can do. We're too lacklustre. We're too slow. We're too slow. We're not playing the high pace.
Fernandez, who scored 2 of Manchester United's 4 goals against Real Sociedad a couple of seasons ago. Down low, towards Anthony. Was he caught by Munoz? The referee thought so. I'm not sure again with Elanga wanting the ball. Here he is. Fred.
I just think there though, Ian, Malacia gets the ball, just give it straight to Elanga. Allow him to go 1v1. You take 2, 3, 4 touches, then give him, then try and run around him. Just give him the ball, he's got the beat of the fullback.
And that's not the most profitable route for Manchester United so far. With the format, they do want the 3 points here for starters in the group against the team you'd expect to be the main opposition. Ronaldo did reach it. Elizondo was there. He was cool and got it away okay. Umar Sadiq there is astonished he didn't get a free kick. Vidal's fallen. Ronaldo's in a bit of pain. We'll keep an eye on that.
No, it's a poor ball. That's so poor.
It's a good bit of distribution by the keeper. Perfect pass to Munoz. Umar Sadiq to David Silva. Yeah, they'll get the free kick for that one. David Silva, who won 9 and lost 9 Manchester derbies during his time with City. Merino.
Come on, United. Bloody hell. Come on, pick the pace up.
Loose ball, that by Munoz. It's almost like an unforced error.
You're offside.
And they couldn't feed it through again to the frustrated Cristiano Ronaldo. He is ravenous for that goal, isn't he? Elizondo. Picked up by Kubo. Man City. Maguire was nice and strong there. Is his place in the England squad under threat for you, Harry Maguire?
I would say yes. There's still a while to go before the World Cup, and I think he's going to have to play lots of minutes, but United do have lots of games, and he can get his minutes. And in those minutes, if he does well, then there's no reason why he shouldn't be in it, but you would say currently he would be under threat.
Never let England down, does he?
No, he hasn't, and in and around the training ground he's been fantastic. When he's been out of the team, he's been brilliant.
That is half-time, and understandably subdued first half at Old Trafford. Tonight, Cristiano Ronaldo did have the ball in the net, but was correctly given offside. It was a great header. But Manchester United, again perhaps understandably, not beating top gear. Real Sociedad just looking useful. David Silva taking the eye. It's goalless at half-time here.
Well, it's goalless, there you go. A very poor performance, I do say, from United. A bit very, very disappointed. Just didn't, really take off, really. So yeah, very. Oh, you got the digger. Yeah. Yeah, so basically I'm not over keen with United's performance. I thought it was very lacklustre. Didn't think it was up to scratch. We could have done a hell of a lot better. We didn't. A lot to people done. The only plus side, we haven't conceded. That's the only thing. There wasn't a lot from Sociedad that really gave us any problems. He wasn't the best performance for the first half. We didn't really play like we normally do, with the Premier League, very quick, high pace quality of football. But we got a second half to put that right. Ronaldo didn't really help in that matters because it's very slow, and we got to play to his strengths, as I said. Maguire very slow on the ball. Now, if you look at Varane or the other centre back that we got, Martinez, are very quick to get the ball forward. So I'm hoping that he makes the right choice by bringing off Ronaldo. He's had his half. He's had a chance, really, but just very slow. He's just not good enough. So I want Ronaldo off, and I want Rashford to go back up front, and get the pace of the forwards running at them, and you know, a big change really. That's why I see things. That's what I'd like to see. You know. Now, for some reason, BT scores will probably over some shortly. I don't know what's going on. But, right, let's just go on to Hunts. Yeah. Bournemouth are winning 3-2, by the way, just what they know. Right, so yeah, at the moment that is scheduled, it's not back on yet. So whether they've lost connection to BT, I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just a normal thing that's going on with it. We're on BT2, I think, anyway. I think. So, just got to wait, really. Like a poor performance. I don't think it was up to the standard that we've expected and what's been produced. So second half to improve, to say the least. Now, as you know, with the Queen passing away, like I said, it doesn't affect anyone. Let's be honest. You know, let's get straight to the point here. It doesn't really affect anyone. The only thing it affects is the their family, not ours, but their family. It's not going to affect ours. It will affect theirs, but not ours. So that's why I just feel like why get emotional over something which we have nothing, we can't do anything about. Okay, we genuinely cannot do anything about it. That's the way it is. If one of our family members passes away, you ain't going to get any royalty coming to your, to show support, are you? They're not going to lose sleep over it. They're not going to get all over emotional over it. So that's my point. Whether it's a national treasure of that, I couldn't give a toss, to be fair. There's nothing we can do about it. That's just life. That's just life. I'm just seeing if it's going to... Yeah, back on again.
Summer signings by Real Sociedad.
So, yeah. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like it's showing a bit of highlights. I don't think the game's like back on it. I think they're just showing like the highlights.
Cristiano Ronaldo has his goal with the flags up. The flags up. He's going to be frustrated again.
Right,
It was a terrific header, but it's not going to count.
There we go again.
Let's go.
So we've still got to wait now. How's Hullet anyway? How's Hullet playing? Is Hullet any good? Is Hullet any good?
Haven't tried
Oh, you ain't tried him yet?
mate.
Okay, fair dues.
Turned it off, bit tired, so watching the stream in bed.
Oh, okay, Jay, nice one. Yeah, fair dues.
Keeping those fake
Just wait
facts
for
out.
BT to get back in again, for it to restart. So just wait for that. So I'm going to make a coffee while we're waiting.
Cool. Make a coffee hot beverage. Hello, sir. How are you?
Not happy. No. Well, I'll let you out. Go ahead. No.
I love coffee hot beverage.
Go on. Try it. Go, take it.
Bye, fake.
Wait. Yeah. Bloody hell. Wait. Cook that stuff out. Stole it now. Yeah, I just wait for it to come back on. It's being dickish. So, normally I'd listen at that time. Yeah, it's been tight shit now. Okay. Just wait for it to come back on. Go and lie down. Leave me alone. Lie down. Lie down over there. Lie down. Alright. Yeah, just wait for the channel to come back on. The football to come back on. It's still waiting. Don't know why it's taking long, but we're having a break. So yeah, we'll resume shortly. So just waiting for it to resume. So yeah, let's talk about the first half. First half very slow, lacklustre. Wasn't the pace and the dominance as would have shown in previous games. I strongly believe that Ronaldo's just not good enough. I do. Just don't think he's good enough. He's lost so much quickness. Anyway, here we go. We're back in.
For the second half now. Robbie Savage is looking at that.
Thank you very much indeed, Jules. Just a reminder that it's goalless at half time here between Manchester
I
United and Real
can't watch
Sociedad.
anything
Two
on
substitutions
TV.
coming up by
They've
the
got
look of
the
things for
news on
Manchester United.
every
Good enough like
channel.
this. Martinez,
And Lisandro Martinez
sent back.
making a good impression
Midfielder.
at the back with his, well, snarling style, really.
And it's Ronaldo's style.
I think Real Sociedad are going to make a change as well. Taking off Umar Sadiq and bringing on the...
Is Rashford? Oh no, Ronaldo's back on again.
Sociedad.
Oh really? Oh okay.
As you'll understand, I think the one
Have a look on.
among the crowd here was...
Have a look on either YouTube
I
or
thought by the
or,
Spanish fans here tonight.
BBC iPlayer. See if it's got
For the
anything on
minute
that.
silence earlier on, they all held up their scarves and paid their own tribute.
Yeah, it was impeccable. Another minute's silence.
Confirmation, it's Dallo and Ericsson who are going to make way for Martinez and Fernandez.
Pack up. Lie down.
Here comes Sociedad. Different mood, different mentality about Manchester United in recent weeks. Almost as if that Brentford game was a low point. It's Alexander Surlot, who started at the weekend. Only made one appearance for Palace against Manchester
You might be able to get something on that.
2 defeat.
I'll have a commentary turned up for you.
Scored 8 goals for Real Sociedad last season, though. Martinez is interesting because he had a lot of critics, didn't he, after the Brentford game? People who were saying, well, he's not big enough to be a central defender. He won't cope with the Premier League. He's been brilliant since that.
He won Manchester United's Player of the Month as well. Very aggressive in his defending. As Manchester United make the 2 substitutions.
Argentinian international. I think he's embodied the new sense of purpose and intensity and fight about Manchester United over the last, 3 weeks or so.
That's a great ball.
Fred picked a good ball. Bruno Fernandes obviously ball straight away. Lindelof now playing at
Quick
right
passing.
back with license to get forward as he is there. It's a miscue really by Zubimendi. Shouldn't have been a problem for Romero. His punch just about did the job. He puts that in the back of the net.
Just wondered if Elizondo just do enough. Just see Ronaldo looking at Elizondo's number 6. A lovely little ball from Fernandez.
He's got to get to that, hasn't he?
Fernandez now goes into that number 10 position with Fred alongside Casemiro.
He's got to have scored that. I reckon he should have definitely got to that ball then.
Kubo was trying to chase that and then stays down. Sociedad are one of those clubs who hope they can gate crash the top four in Spain, which is usually Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico and Sevilla. Here's Martinez.
Where's he gone?
Ten Hag very anxious to sign him from his old club Ajax. Didn't work that time, but I think just the last couple of weeks, Bruno Fernandes has got something of his old swagger back, hasn't he?
Yeah, there's a big debate, you know, when Ronaldo's in the side, can we get the best out of Fernandes?
Don't play yourself into trouble.
Here's Malacia. Ilanga, who is a Swedish international like Lindelof. Malacia again. Picked a good ball to Ilanga. Ronaldo!
Oh!
Couldn't keep it down. Not quite anyway.
So much movement on the ball. Great position for Ronaldo to be in. He was onside Ilanga. Just watch this angle. Look at the ball moving everywhere.
Trying to add to his 815 career goals. Which is an extraordinary total, of course. Bryce Mendes just sold for us about a little short. It might be something for Manchester United. They're working it well so far. Fernandes, but it's good defending by Pacheco, who's doing nothing wrong on his introduction to the side tonight. Looks winded, doesn't he? Juan Pacheco. You would think that Cristiano Ronaldo and Casemiro are going to have to wait a little longer to break into the Manchester United Premier League lineup as long as the team keep winning, which is what they've been doing 4 times in a row. That's a nice turn, wasn't it, by Merino? Got away from Casemiro. Munoz. David Silva to his outside. We'll be able to tell the other players where the decent restaurants might be in Manchester.
Oh, now.
Real Sociedad got £60 million, remember, for Alexander Isak from Newcastle United. They spent some of it, not all of it. I think they're probably thinking they've spent it reasonably wisely. The final table of La Liga will end up telling that story, usually in the top 7 in recent years. By Romero, Kubo picking it up. Here's Merino. Real without probably their best player, Mikel Oyarzabal, has got a long-term injury, won't be back until October. He was the man who scored the winner for them when they won the Copa del Rey, a big moment for this Spanish club. All a bit tight. Martinez emerges with the ball. You can see the idea from Ronaldo there, trying to use his chest to lay it into the path of Fred. Chico. Crosabal. And get it back at him.
I think Elanga's done really well with him without the ball tonight, Ian. Positive when he goes forward, working hard.
Go.
Side.
Stay.
When they haven't got the ball.
Go on,
There's not many who beat him in a foot race.
Go on. Hold on.
This one from Fred. Picked up by
Leaving.
Munoz. Then David Silva. Kubo, good looking ball in that towards Zernot, who couldn't direct his header on target. There was a big chance for Real Sociedad.
It's good movement. Peels straight onto Martinez. Used his strength. It's a wonderful ball. Has he had a little nudge? I'm not sure he has. It's a great opportunity.
Does have 10 European club goals to his name, despite his modest form when he was in England with Crystal Palace.
But his first intention when the ball was wide to pull onto Martinez.
Lie down. Over there.
More anti-Glazers chants going around Old Trafford, which has been a familiar soundtrack at United matches this season. Alguacil, who was first brought into the first team coaching setup at Real Sociedad by David Moyes. There's a Manchester United link for you. I remember that spell he had in Spain, David Moyes. Elizondo. Lovely ball from Elizondo. Kubo. Good change of pace and an early ball in. Salah was there again. Brilliant piece of defending by Martinez.
Wonderful.
Sure, that was close.
Play. And that ball in, that's an almost certain goal if it wasn't for the outstretched left leg of Martinez. Great defending.
He does have that thou shalt not pass mentality. Kubo again. David Silva, big opportunity to add to his Old Trafford. Tallies a penalty for handball.
What?
Yellow card for Fernandez by the look of things. Maybe there's something said in the protest. But Real Sociedad have the chance to go ahead here.
How?
I think it was Martinez blocking the shot. The big question is, are his arms away from his body? We'll see now. Martinez.
Nah, fuck off.
Knee, isn't it, onto his arm?
Well, the VAR should look at that and probably say no penalty because it's hit his body and then got into his arm.
How the hell can that be a penalty?
And that should not be a penalty kick. Mr. Irati is the official looking at it in the VAR room. But I don't think that's a penalty. I'll go on a limb there. Well, the check is over and the penalty is...
How the bloody hell is that a penalty?
Well, I'm astonished by that.
How the hell is that a penalty?
Under everything we've been told about the always
How?
handball.
He's got his back to the fucking ball, it's in his legs, he's got his arms to the fucking side, and it's rebounded onto his bullshit!
Brace Mendes is going to take this.
What do you expect? The one the fucking English teams at the... Yeah, fuck off. It's never a fucking penalty. Never a penalty. He threw his body at it. Bollocks.
The corner as well.
That's never a penalty. I don't give a fuck. It's never a penalty.
Good penalty. 1-0.
Never a penalty. Never a penalty. Never a penalty. It's not even close being a penalty. It's not even close to being a penalty.
It's a fantastic penalty. David here goes the right way with a pace.
There's no way a penalty.
And the power of the shot from Brace Mendes. I think David here might have just got a hand on it.
Why the fuck did he bring Maguire and
No, he doesn't.
Lindelof?
Goes the right
I don't know, but even so, that was not a penalty anyway. It weren't even... If you watch the highlights later,
From the Spanish international, Brace Mendes, he got the winner out.
I'm not being funny, but like,
There will be quite a
Martinez defended it.
penalty.
He turned his back,
That decision should have stood after a VAR inspection.
right? He turned his back. The ball hit his knee and rebounded up and hit his arm, but his arms were down at the side.
And that certainly wasn't in Manchester United's.
That was never a penalty, ever. Never a penalty. Fucking cheating pricks. We've got to get Ronaldo off and we've got to put Rashford on.
There's Casemiro. This is Manchester United's response. David Silva is going to get a yellow here.
I know they need to retake, but too many changes tonight.
Never easy with the ball coming over the shoulder.
They've been playing brilliant football.
Did you see that Barcelona goal last night with Ferran Torres? Something very similar.
Well, it's just defence, like, really, more than anything. Should have kept the defence
First time around Sociedad have ever scored against Manchester United in 5 meetings. That they have played some good stuff here tonight. Brace Mendes again.
Now
let's look at this again and see if we can dissect it. Robbie.
Maguire always looks
David
a
Silva.
liability.
Martinez comes off his thigh onto his outstretched arm, but the amount of times this season, when we've asked Peter Walton in a similar circumstance, that is not a penalty in the Premier League.
no.
I hoped he
You have to
turns
say
his
that.
form
That is an error
around,
by the officials.
but he's just not up to the United
No, he
standard.
ain't. But that was Martinez that defended
A
it.
yellow card as well to add insult to injury there for Manchester United. Real Sociedad reaching out for a little bit of club history here. Never beaten Manchester United.
Go get Rashford on. Come on, changes. We need Rashford on.
Against Liverpool in the 1970s.
Who the fuck's that to?
No, Ian, I don't know if they interpret the rule differently in this competition, but there was one at the weekend in a very similar action when the ball hit a player on the thigh onto his arm and the penalty wasn't given. I don't know if the directive in this competition is different.
Don't think so. Shouldn't be, should it?
Same game, different competition, so it shouldn't change one bit. But that was never a penalty.
Harsh one, but Manchester United have just got to deal with that situation. Space is beginning to appear. Kubo's having quite a big influence now. Got plenty on that. Bit hot to handle for David De Gea is Anthony. Jet Hewitt run down the right hand side for him, and Munoz was quite happy to give away the corner. Previously subdued Stretford End, trying to lift Manchester United to an equaliser here. David Silva getting it away. He's having a terrific game. Not for the first time in this stadium. Bruno Fernandes, a great ball in, and the header bounces down and over the bar from Casemiro.
Wonderful ball in. I'm not sure Casemiro was going for goal. I think he was trying to head it back across. No, he's not. He's trying to head it into the ground, into that far corner. It's a wonderful ball.
It's the Kubo effort. De Gea was glad that was straight at him. David Silva coming off, and this is a player to watch, being introduced now by Real Sociedad. Momo Cho, 18-year-old French player, signed.
We need changes, come on!
From the French club Angers. Started the last couple of games. Got 4 goals and 2 red cards at Angers last season, the teenagers. So it might be a feisty one, but he's got a bit of talent. Set up the goal at the weekend when Real Sociedad drew with Atletico Madrid. Pacheco with the interception. Goes Maguire. Come by Casemiro towards Fred. And that's a more advanced role tonight for him. This one from Anthony. Still up with the lap and looking to get Cho in behind. It was good reading of the situation by Malacia. Here's Fred. Ronaldo. Elanga to play it back in again. The defensive work is good by Real Sociedad. It has been all night. Elanga. But another chance here on the volley. They're claiming a handball. It was very, very close, wasn't it? Elizondo, it was who got in the way, but I don't think that is handball either, really. Casemiro. The referee was 2 yards away and said no.
It's a good little bit of pressure though from Manchester United.
Just trying to raise the tempo. Elizondo's made over 200 appearances at the back there, wearing the captain's armband and having a good game. Bruno Fernandes to help it on. Casemiro. It's behind Ronaldo. And Lazio might drop for him. Goal kick is the final decision. United foiled again. There wasn't a handball appeal here by Elanga.
No, it's off the chest, isn't it?
Silla. Show being used on the right hand side. So this one from Casemiro. Just a bit of rust at times, showing maybe for him. He hasn't seen a lot of action. I think about 51 minutes in the Premier League so far from the bench. Real Madrid winning at Sociedad, Barcelona hitting 5 goals. Sevilla came a cropper though against Manchester City.
Come on. Press, press.
1-0 up here against Manchester United. Here's Momo Joe. Nice football again here from Sociedad, and Surlock couldn't quite gather it in.
Munoz with a very robust challenge, which brings an immediate yellow.
It's probably yellow plus.
Oh. Yellow plus, you're right, Ian, but it's a yellow card.
I just think VAR might have another look at that one as well, because once you start endangering an opponent, Jadon Sancho is going to come on, and the young Argentinian Alejandro Garnacho as well. So Elanga's coming off. That's like an exciting player though, Elanga. So Garnacho on the left, Sancho on the right.
Yeah, lots of talent, Garnacho. I watched him here in pre-season against Rayo Vallecano. Thought he was Manchester United's best player. He got that goal in the winning Youth Cup last season. Very direct.
It's only his 4th appearance in the first team for Manchester United. Garnacho. And it's a European debut as well for him. I think very few people would have predicted this scoreline this late in the game, particularly the run Manchester United have been on. They won't want that run being interrupted. And their momentum disrupted as well. Cooper's been a big influence in the second half of the game. Munoz towards Sirlot. It's a strange one by Malacia over his own bar. He's the goal scorer, Luis Mendez.
Never a penalty. There's never a penalty in all the years.
Awarded penalty. It goes so far as to say wrongly awarded. Maguire won it well. Casemiro on for Camacho to chase. Two away wins already this season in La Liga for Real Sociedad. 1-0 up here as well. They've only lost 2 of their last 9 away games in the Europa League. Quite good travellers.
The disappointing thing for Manchester United is that 1 shot on target. They've had 10 attempts, but only 1 occasion testing the goalkeeper.
And what has been, has to be said again, a strange night, one of the strangest, I think, that we've experienced in a football ground. Rossabal.
Right, lie down.
Manchester United have staged a
Leave
big finish, attacking the strip for them over the years, of course. And looking to do that again here. A reminder, only the winners of the group go straight into the final 16 in this competition. If you finish second, then you have to play off against the third team from the Champions League. Sancho ran into trouble. Sirlot picked it up. He's got Momo Chu to his outside. Ogo was there as well. Munoz.
Need Rashford on, get fucking Ronaldo off!
We're hearing, by the way, that an official decision will be announced tomorrow morning about what will happen to the weekend schedule of matches in the Premier League and the Football League. Both of tomorrow's matches that were scheduled have been postponed. So from a purely football perspective, the managers will be wondering when their teams will next be in action in what is already a very crowded schedule, of course. Lazio inside to Casemiro. Fred to help it on. It was behind Bruno Fernandes, who managed to play go fetch all right.
Garnacho for Manchester United, who've been unable to find any real end product, in truth, so far. Fred. Casemiro, good effort. Well kept out as well by Alex Romero.
It's a save he should be making now, you can see it. Comfortable save, he pushes it away from the goal.
Come on, get Ronaldo off.
Going to be replaced.
Fucking hell, you need to get Rashford on!
To replace him, and Alanet Shea, 20-year-old, usually plays on the right side of the attack, can't play the other side. Looks like he's going to go out onto the left. On a sub in 3 of the 4 games in La Liga, so that's a usual change by Real Sociedad. And they'll off under a bit of pressure. It's all a bit tight there. Sancho. Ronaldo. Real Sociedad's challenges have been tigerish. They realise they're on the verge of what would be a very big result for them, and they're determined to hold on to this lead they have. Cristiano Ronaldo moving a little uneasily. Baronet Shea. Back to Checo, who's been a stylish presence in the middle of that defence. Real Sociedad, looking at them over the last couple of games, might be able to make a fairly big impression in La Liga this season. Momo Cho. Here he is again. Bent, not a problem that time for De Gea. Manchester United having to chase the game late on here now. Winners of this competition, of course, under Jose Mourinho in 2017. None of the players who played that night are out on the pitch here. Marcus Rashford did play in that game, and Anthony Martial came on as a substitute. Otherwise, it was players like Romero in goal, and Valencia, Smalling, Darmian, Herrera, Juan Mata, Paul Pogba, and so on. Maybe fell for Brace Mendes. Lisandro Martinez out to Alejandro Garnacho. Fred pulls the back post, and Sancho couldn't do anything with it. Hint of something, but it came to nothing.
Yeah, positive from Garnacho. It's a good ball into that back post. Can't get the contact on it.
Sancho has scored, of course, against Liverpool and Leicester this season. Martinez. Malacia. Caruso got an important little foot in there. Given as a free kick. Now the Italian referee, who when he looks at it later, I think, will wonder why he wasn't called over to the screen to look at that handball again by the VAR official, Mr. Irati.
Because they want us to lose, that's why!
It could be a big moment in the match here. It's a yellow card for Fred. It's worth another look, you know, at this penalty that was given to Real Sociedad. Everything we've ever been told about how handball is interpreted, if it deflects up another part of the body onto the arm like that, it's not meant to be a penalty. And that's exactly what's happened. I think that's as clear as crystal, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a good penalty. Definitely right here.
Charlie McNeil coming on for Manchester United debut.
Yeah, brilliant to see young Charlie McNeil. I think his debut in the first team, scored lots of goals in the youth academy. He's a great lad, so delighted for Charlie and his family that he's made his first team debut.
Yeah, massive moment for any youngster that. After all the work and all the years of hoping and dreaming.
I know exactly how his family will be feeling. They'll be so proud.
Obviously, he all got plenty of tickets for family and friends, just in case he came on. Well, he has. Here's Lisandro Martinez. Fred, good to be going, and Ronaldo attacking it. Pacheco did ever so well.
It's a great block, isn't it?
Maguire. Real Sociedad trying to get out with Baranechea. 85th minute. Manchester United 1-0 down at home. On his first European night of the season, Bruno Fernandes down towards Ronaldo, who goes down, and the referee says get up. Doesn't point to the spot as Ronaldo was.
We're not going to get anything because that fucking referee has took a bung. He has took a bung. Fuck off.
Is Surlot.
The referee has took a bung.
Real Sociedad.
Telling you, that referee has took a bung.
So, Alex Sola to go into the right back position.
Yeah, that's not a penalty. It's the correct decision. Goes to ground too easy, Ronaldo.
Okay, he's took a bung. We shouldn't be 1-0 down from the start with. We shouldn't be 1-0 down at all. That fucking penalty's a fucking load of bollocks. Well played. It ain't gone out.
So tenacious, Lisandro Martinez.
Why ain't Rashford fucking playing? Told you, Ronaldo ain't fucking good enough.
5 minutes that Charlie McNeil gets an opportunity. You know, he knows where the net is. I've seen it over the years, Ian. They're playing alongside Zidane Iqbal, who's on the bench, and my own son Charlie. He's a great kid, and I hope he gets that one opportunity in front of the goal.
Chance maybe to put his name into the headlines, sports headlines anyway, such as they'll be tomorrow morning. Surlot, an experienced presence up there. Torrientes gets the cross in. Casemiro. Spreading the play towards Lindelof, who's come forward from the right back position. A bit of an air of desperation about United now. They need something fairly quickly. Martinez, Garnacho, not really a threat.
The wrong option from Garnacho.
Stays like this, it would leave Erik ten Hag and Manchester United needing to play catch up in the group rather. Next game due to be away next Thursday at Sheriff Tiraspol. Maguire launched long away by Sola, the substitute.
Ronaldo. Looked like he was taken out by Torrientes. There you go, yellow for that.
I just feel there's going to be one chance in this game for Manchester United. Will this be it from 25 yards? Ronaldo with a free kick. It's good footwork. It's a foul.
Well, how many times have we seen him from around this distance and that kind of angle? Had a habit, didn't he, of coming up with something late for Manchester United in Europe last season.
Yeah, we could have got to those games.
McTominay ain't even playing either. He's our best midfielder by a mile.
I have to say, from this point, this late point in the game, a draw, and in the context of the group, would be a really good result now for Manchester United. But there may not be many more chances after this for them to get that point. It is Ronaldo, and it's into the wall. Good looking cross to the back post, though.
What's a header for Munoz, that was.
I've got to say, Real Sociedad have defended extremely well. Haven't lost at home in this competition since 2012. Manchester United, it was Athletic Bilbao, another Spanish club. Athletic Club, as they're known in Spain. Still doing well here.
Shit!
Lamocho, but De Gea comes to the rescue. Otherwise, that would have been Game 7 match. Real Sociedad.
He's done exceptionally well, Sherlock, when he's gone to the pitch.
The referee has indicated a minimum of 3 minutes.
Oh, a lot of pace, didn't he, as well there? Deceptive pace. Not like the old joke about being slower than he looks. It's quicker than he looks. Very late, 3 minutes of added time to be played. We're well into that. Madonet Chea. Maguire. Now Garnacho. With the space here for Casemiro. Looks to measure one. Romero will grab that and we'll check the maker's name on the ball a few times as well.
Yeah, he tried to feed it into that bottom corner, didn't he?
It's broken for Madonet Chea. And importantly, he retains position for his team as well there. Mikel Merino. Vientes. I think it's been a difficult night all round for everybody, hasn't it, here?
Yeah, very difficult. You know, it's been a good performance from Real Sociedad.
Just to reiterate that UEFA decided that the game would go ahead tonight because it really was too late to postpone it with so many people already on their way to the stadium. And these Real Sociedad fans, to their great credit, paid their own tribute during the minute's silence for Her Majesty. Momocho just slipped over, nothing more than that. I know what he's appealing for. As it was a breath of fresh air. They did come off him last. De Gea's got a booking there.
Fuck off.
That is it. Manchester United beat home in this competition.
Yeah, well, he made too many changes, right? Too many fucking changes.
Real
We've been
Sociedad's
shite
first ever
praised.
And that penalty, that he scored, never a fucking penalty in all the years. Ever. It was never, ever a fucking penalty. Never a penalty.
It's just a little dent in the current momentum for Manchester United, Robbie.
Yeah, it is. The manager went with a strong side, giving minutes to the players who...
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. He didn't just start Maguire. He started a load of others that don't play in the first 11.
The decision to award the penalty is wrong.
You know, to award a penalty anyway, that, you know, it was never a penalty. Never a penalty.
But once again, I don't know why the referee didn't go over to the monitor. Look again.
Well, it's because they wanted... That fucking referee took a bung.
Say Real Sociedad.
Too many
Yeah, they
changes.
played very well tonight.
Can't
And I go
mess
so far as
around.
Well, no, because like we've been winning. We've been winning.
mystifying.
We should have kept to the same squad, won the game, and then changed afterwards.
And that winning run of 4 games is halted for Eric Ten Hag. But of course, there are far, far more important things going on.
No, there ain't. It's a load of
The
bollocks.
final score here then is Manchester United 0.
Queen ain't gonna fucking come to you like if you run out of money, is she? You know, the fucking... I'm not being funny, but if the royalty ain't going to come to you and say, oh, you've run out of food, let me go to Aston and go and do your fucking shopping for you. What load of bollocks. I don't give a shit.
Tomorrow's Football League matches have been postponed, and a decision will be made on the rest of the weekend's scheduled fixtures.
Yeah, fuck off.
Following a review of the official morning guidance.
I don't give a shit.
A decision is expected tomorrow.
I'm not bothered.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
It ain't going to change my fucking life. Kiss my ass. What difference is it going to make? Can't give a fucking flying bollocks. Oh, fucking load of bollocks that was. Honestly, that was just shit.
Came in the stream. It's very sad about the Queen.
Oh, who gives a dog's bollocks? But, you know, look, no one likes to see anybody pass away, right? That's for first and foremost. But it ain't gonna make no fucking difference to anyone's life. And it's not gonna make no fucking difference. You know, whether you say, oh, it's a shame, it is a shame. I totally agree.
Queen
but it ain't
never
gonna fucking
given up
change
for me.
anything. Well, no, she didn't do fuck all for me. You know, she didn't go and like apply different jobs for me. She didn't you know, if I was struggling to pay like electric bill or a gas bill because everything's gone sky high, she ain't going to turn around and say, here are sweetheart, here are my love, you have this, look, I'll pay your bill, look, because you're struggling. Now, she's going to sit there with a fucking, you know, all the jewels around her arse. It ain't going to make the slightest bit of fucking difference. To you, me, or any fucker else. Not one bit. And that's the truth of it, and people don't like it. People don't like, you know, hearing the actual truth of it. That is the truth. The truth is, it ain't going to make the slightest bit of fucking difference. Well, we've got 94k now, so I wonder if we can go and get Mane, because we ain't got him yet. Let's go and get Mane. Sadio Mane. Let's have a look, see how much he is. Let's see. Oh, he's Timsy. Oh, 66. Like I say, didn't do shit for me, so I ain't gonna fucking worry about it.
I didn't know 3 months ago. I didn't know 3 months ago. Yeah, I hope that.
Pretty expired. What the fuck? Let's see. I'll check one now. Right, 70k. Right, sign now. There we go. Right, so we got that. That's good. It's the apprenticeship, isn't it? That's apprenticeship. So, then we'll get them back in. that in there anyway. There he is. Fucking hell, what a team. I'd say they don't make the slightest bit of difference to me, you, or anybody else. Wow, what a team. Right. We'll do that in friendlies. I think it's pre-season because we're in knee-free, so we'll try these friendlies. Oh, fuck off, you fucking silly game. Honestly, God, this game does your boxing. Look, you lost your connection. Don't tell me that the fucking servers are fucked again. As the servers bollocks. Has the servers gone down again? Have I? Fuck no. No. Right, here we go then. Let's see what happens. Right, we're playing with our Premier League team, so we'll try it. We'll go for a different... fucking hell, it's done. And red signal as well. I mean, that's bollocks. Why red signal?
Is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart.
I'm not really funny, but I just won the tackle.
In this format, first to score will win. It's Black Cats versus the Lions.
Well, it's all to play for here, but which team will have the courage to go and get that winning goal? Let's hope it's both of them. Then we'll have a really good game.
João Cancelo. Rob to the ball, Mo Salah.
What? Fuck off with your Volta shit. Fucking fuck off! See, Volta, it fucks the mechanics of the game up and you can't control it. It goes to one side, fucks the mechanics up, you can't fucking do anything. Like I said, Volta is only for people who can't play football. Volta is for only people that can't play football, who can't fucking win fair and square. They have to fuck about with the mechanics by doing all the Volta bullshit. They can't play fair. They have to be a complete utter cunt against you. Even so, that fucking connection with red from the start, it should never be red. So that's bollocks from the start. Let's have a look. Did naturally as well for C-Round.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal.
Fucking hell, I am over there, he went over here.
Ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk is Stuart Robson. And we have golden goal in effect today. First to score wins. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, what excitement here. How do they...
What's going on with the fucking shit? There's so many fucking... Because my players just keep going from, like, in front of goal, they just keep missing them, and they've got 5-star weak foot, so it's bollocks. 5-star weak foot, but you can't hit the target.
They must finish here.
And there it is!
Stop!
But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
João Cancelo.
Fucking hell.
On to Jorginho. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Son, but really sticking to their task defensively. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Ruben Diaz.
Fucking slowest ball to release the ball. No, here.
De Bruyne now. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Son. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was.
Bolter again, look. Bolter moves, Bolter moves, Bolter moves, look. Bolter moves, Bolter moves, Bolter moves, look. Bolter moves. Bolter, 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 Bolter. Bolter moves, look. There we go. Fuck off.
Well, couldn't keep it. This looks menacing from Di Natale. A really committed challenge, and it's
Bolter, Bolter, Bolter. Not Bolter play, you ain't gonna win nothing.
Sterling.
Yeah, look, Bolter, look. Bolter, 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 look. Bolter, Bolter, Bolter.
Well, it makes for great drama, doesn't it?
Bolter, Bolter, Bolter. Like that will ever happen. Like that will ever happen in real life, realistic situations. Like that will ever happen. Bullshit. You're a bunch of fucking pussies. You're a bunch of cheats. A bunch of cheats.
John Travolta.
Bunch of cheats. Fuck off, you fucking cheat. Cheat. Go and fuck yourself. Cheats. Never happened in a million years. Look at this bullshit, look. Look at this bullshit, look.
What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it's a case of first to score wins, golden goal.
Look how slow the player is, look.
Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, this could go either way in terms of entertainment. Hopefully we see two teams who want to win the game, rather than two that are afraid of losing. But I'm optimistic.
And the line-up for the home side.
Bolter again, look. Bolter. Fuck off!
Well, they got their reward.
Look where the keeper is! Oh my god! Fuck off! Fuck off, you AIDS! AIDS! Fuck off and die! You just help all the cheats. Die, because you're scum. Scummy EA. Scum. Scummy EA.
Are you working tomorrow, Craig?
Scummy EA. Scummy EA. Scummy EA. Scummy EA. Scummy EA. Oh, scummy EA. As far as I know, yeah. Well, she ain't going to pay my fucking wages, is she? Look at this fucker, look. Fuck off.
Anfield, one of the most storied
Fuck
venues
off, you
anywhere
coin
in the
buyer.
football world. My name's
You
Derek
have to,
Ray. I'm
you've
delighted
got
to have
to, because there's
alongside me
no
as usual on
fucking
these
way.
occasions,
The
Stuart
amount of
Robson. And we have
teams you've got to
Garvin
put
in
in for
effect,
those
the first
players
to score will
and still
emerge
have all those
victorious.
players.
How do you see it
Fuck
panning out,
off.
Stuart?
Well, Derek, it'll be tense, it'll be nervy, and hopefully exciting. Let's hope, though, it's won by a moment of brilliance rather than a mistake.
Fuck off! Yeah, give me the ball! It's outside, you fucking cunt!
A look at the starting lineup for Lions. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Luka Modric plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. This is how the visitors will set up today. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Virgil van Dijk plays with Diego Carlos in central defence. Neymar starts.
Oh, Derek, big moment here.
And in it goes, a goal, a
Fuck
decisive
you,
goal.
Well, it
prick.
makes for great drama, doesn't it? One big moment and the game is won.
See that? Did you fucking see that?
Well, here's the replay.
Proper fucking football, did you see that? Proper football, did you see
Had
that?
any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool
Real
finish.
life fucking football. Did you see that? That is skill. That is skill. That's what's called fucking skill.
Good evening. They might have done quite a bit of refurbishment work on this stadium in recent seasons, but it still has a refreshingly old-fashioned quality about it. They're at Anfield. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield. Good day! There it is, a goal, a golden goal.
Well, they got their reward. They were positive right from the start.
Fucking that. One out of four, come on. Come on, 1 out of 4, let's go.
And to know from the Heldenstadt, as it's known, the city of heroes, the venue is the
Oh, here we go, another Volta. Volta player, not a realism. No realism, jump then header it. No, no. Any response, any response, any response.
First to score
No.
will win. It's the Foxes, and they take on the Lions.
Well, this could go either way in terms of entertainment. Hopefully we see two teams who want to win the game, rather than two that are afraid of losing. But I'm optimistic.
Marcelo, tremendous blow. Can he put it away?
Fucking hell,
What a
fucking
vital
ping, ping,
intervention. Really intense pressure applied. Alex Telles. Not advantage with them. Referee says play on. Casemiro. In possession, Adama. Good work from the Foxes.
Show
to
it
get
for
the
him
ball
and you
back.
don't pass it in the direction. What?
Ginola. Can they nudge in front? And the keeper
Oh, what a
did very
save.
decently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Over it comes. It hasn't come to very much. Getting forward. Well, just couldn't keep the ball.
Go on then, you got him.
Plenty of running room in the wide position. Can he find the angle? And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And he takes it away.
Fuck off.
I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. Well, a little lucky to get away without a card. Might be his last warning, though. Well, you might say, taking everyone by surprise. He didn't miss by much.
Well, this is all about his technique. The ball seems to gather pace the closer it gets to goal. That's a really good effort.
Throw-ins given. Marcelo.
No, not there, dumb bastard. I say you run past, just run past. Just run past.
It's there for him. And getting across to stop it. Can someone get on the end of it? And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Alex Tellez has it. Hazard. On to Benzema. Modric. Well read to put an end to that.
First of all, it didn't go to the player I aimed.
Good pressure to regain possession. Adama. The Boxers doing well to win possession.
Yeah, just getting the ball back, mate. Getting the ball back. Yeah, good idea.
Cole. On to Ginola. And a chance for them to nudge in front. A very timely interception.
Fucking prick. What a prick. What a prick. What a prick. What a prick. Right. Oh, cool. Fuck off! Oh my god! So there you go. You've got to be a coin buyer, mate. You have to be a coin buyer. You've got to be a fucking cheat. There we go. A cheat. Look, here we go. Sticks out like a sore thumb.
It's all about golden goal in this format. First to score will win. It's the Krakens versus the Lions.
Well, what excitement here. How do these teams approach it? Go all out and win it, or sit deep and play on the counter-attack? A combination of both is probably the best way to go.
Well, they need to get tighter. The starting 11 for Krakens. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Jordan Amadi plays with Ivan Cordova in the fullback position. And up front, a player with considerable attacking know-how, Wissam Ben Yedder. Oh, blocked it! A look at the starting lineup for Lions. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Eden Hazard plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And it's gone over the line. Marcelo. Modric. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Valverde. Promising attack this. Can they forge ahead?
Get in, you bitch!
A golden goal.
Well, they got their reward. They were positive right from the start. Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the...
Go and buy more coins, you dickhead. Fucking prick. fucking can't stand cunts like that. Right, here we go. See what we get out of it. Come on. Well, that's shit. That is definitely shit. But we got a free card, so this can go into an SPC same as these. So that's extra fodder. So we'll do an SPC. We'll do the 8510, I think. So just hit the ball up. Earlier we took it. So let's do an 8510. We'll put these in. What do you get out of this pre-season pack for 2 players? Pre-season pack. Anyway, let's do this 8510. So we got. Okay, got that one. Mitrovic. Where he is. Karimi. That one. Right wing back. Claws. Daka. Oh, a few strikes like this. Daka. Right. There he is, Daka. Right. Fill in the gaps. Right, it's definitely 87 there. Got to be. Midfield. Goalkeeper. Left back. There we go, done. Alright, so that's all then done. Let's see if we get anything from this. So put all them back in, there we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Come on. Germany again, goalkeeper. Oh, it's Neuer. Okay, Neuer, 95, so we've already got him anyway. Shit, and the shit, and shit, and look at all that. Oh, wow. Look at all that fodder. Wow. There you go. Biggest load of crap. Right. Let's see what happens, shall we? Let's see how we get on. Right. See how we get on. See if we can win on here.
Anfield, one of the most storied venues anywhere in the football world. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we have action coming up for you from Foot Rivals. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game.
My own fucking player tackles me.
Well, not hard to read that pass. A look at the starting lineup for Lions. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. Eden Hazard plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Lovely work to get past his man. Can he finish? Keeper did his job to begin with.
Get in, you bitch.
There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper. And back underway, 1-0 it is.
Yeah, it's so realistic, like, yeah, like, you've never played football before.
Well, that is how to run at defenders. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Benzema. Not a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Tierney. Hazard has it. Adama. Marcelo. And they need to get tighter here. It's with Alex Telles.
Yay, go and fuck off, you dickhead. I play football, you play like a twat. Right, anyway, we'll finish up on that. We won a game, so we'll finish on that note. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I will see you guys later on. Take it easy, have a good one, and see you later. Peace.